Guys, so I'm not a web designer. I just simply am making my own website with a shop in it, and I'm learning things as I go. And I recently encountered a problem and found out that a lot of people were encountering the same problem with the page builder Elementor. I could find a lot of people with the problem, but I couldn't find any solutions online. And so this is for people who are having trouble with Elementor loading. For some reason, Elementor won't load, and where it was fine before, and then suddenly it just won't load. That's what happened to me. For me, it was when I added in WooCommerce. As soon as I activate WooCommerce, Elementor would no longer work for me. So I would go to my pages and click on Edit with Elementor, or click Edit and then click on Edit with Elementor, and it would either bring up an error page or it would just indefinitely load Elementor and never actually load. And as soon as I deactivated WooCommerce, Elementor would work perfectly fine. So I spent a lot of time on the phone with my web host, and I'm using HostGator. Spent a lot of time on the phone with them. They could not figure it out. My memory limit was not causing the problem. That was the only thing I could find online, was that maybe the memory limit, and it wasn't. And then I spent a lot of time back and forth with Elementor and WooCommerce, and neither of them were able to help either. So I actually got connected to a WordPress page, a WordPress local meetup group, and I was able to ask my question in there, and a developer said, I know something that might help you. So this apparently is for people having trouble with Elementor loading, even if it has nothing to do with WooCommerce. My specific case had to do with WooCommerce, but apparently this happens sometimes to people and it has nothing to do with that. It just is a problem with Elementor, and the solution is so simple. I never would have found it myself, but I thought I'll do a little video because I'm sure there's more people like me who are desperately searching YouTube for a tutorial on how to fix this problem, and I've got it for you right here, okay? So the first thing you need to do is you need to go to your plugins, okay? Okay, and just gonna go to Elementor and settings in Elementor. Okay, when this comes up, then we're gonna go over to the advanced tab, okay? Right here, we're gonna go into advanced. Okay, so the problem is coming from this one right here, switch editor loader method. Like, I never would have found that on my own, okay? But if you go here, this is automatically says disabled. That was my problem, it was disabled. I've since clicked it, just click the drop down. It'll be at disable, click it to enable, and then you're gonna hit save changes. And that is all it takes. I'll show you. Like, I've been banging my head against the wall for 2.5 weeks trying to get someone to help me solve this problem. Nobody could figure it out, and I'll show you now. I'll go into my pages. And then I'll show you. I will go into Edit with Elementor. This would not work at all for me. I tried it 100 different ways. As long as WooCommerce was activated, it would not work. And WooCommerce is activated right now. It would just show me this and not actually load. But you can see now it's loading just fine. And there it is. It's all up. Totally normal, not having any problems at all. And I'll just show you that I do have WooCommerce activated now. I thought the problem was WooCommerce because as soon as I would take out that plugin, then it would go back to normal. But it's not. The problem isn't Elementor. See, so I've got it there. There's WooCommerce and it is activated, and yeah, and now it's all working really well. So I really hope this was helpful for you. If you're like me and you were banging your head against the wall on how to get Elementor to start working again, that's all it takes. Have a great day.